Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Color Carpet Time. That time of day we gather around our big color carpet here in class, and we get to practice letters, sounds they make, and words that we can create with them. We can also substitute middle sounds. So I'm going to give you a word. You're going to take the middle sound out. I'm going to give you a new middle sound that you're going to put in there, substitute it, right? And it'll create another word. Let's see how this goes. We're going to start off with rose. Rose. Please change the middle sound to I. And you get rise. Rose becomes rise. Excellent. How about brought? Brought. Change that middle sound to I. Brought. Bright. Did you get it? Bright. Wait. Wait. Change that middle sound to I. White. Good, okay. How about lick? Lick. Change that middle sound to, you guessed it, I. You get like. Like. Very nice. So, we're practicing those words, those substituting those middle sounds, and there was a lot of I going on in there. You guys notice that? We're substituting in I. Well, there's a reason. Because we're looking for that sound this week. Now, we're looking for it. That sound with a particular few letters, right? With a certain few letters that we want. IGH and IE. Right? They're both going to make the I sound. They look very different, but they both make the I sound when they're together. Some of you have already sent in words with IGH and words with IE that make the I sound. Here's a couple. We have Anara who sent in sigh and light and sight and right. Thank you, Anara. Now we also had Dylan that sent in a couple. He sent in for IE, pie, and lie. Lie, pie. Good. Sight, light, sight, right. See how it has that I in all of them? Yeah, very good. Also, don't want to forget, Dylan gave us flight as well as bright. Thank you, Anara. Thank you, Dylan. Keep sending those in. Okay, I want to add to our list. I want to make that list ever expanding, ever growing, getting more and more and more, right? We had a couple IE words. I'm going to look for a couple more from you guys. We had pie and lie. Oh, Granny, you scared me. What's going on? Oh, well, I heard somebody say pie. Yeah. Well, I am the master of making pie. So I guess somebody was talking about me. We could have been saying that Granny's the greatest pie maker ever, but we're actually just talking about the IE letters when they're together in a word and they make an I sound. And pie is one of those words that does that. Oh, well, I thought somebody was ordering a pie. Well, I'll see you later. All right. Well, Granny, if you want to make me a pie, that would be pretty cool. Well, we'll see. Just kidding, I'll do it. All right, well, thank you, Granny. That's excellent. Okay, so keep looking for those IE and IGH words that have the I in them, right? Look for those all over. Send them in with your homework. I'll put them up on the whiteboard and give you credit for it. So, I also want to talk about these words that are called compound. Compound words. What am I talking about with a compound word? Well, that is two words put together that make up another word. So I'm going to have to make some space. Look at that. A word like this. This is outside. Outside. Now, outside is made up of out and side. Two words that have come together, are put together, and they make another word. Compound words. Now, we're going to read a story in just a moment here. And in this story, there will be compound words. See if you can pick one out. If you can, put it right there with your IE, IGH words, right? Write your compound word down there. Okay. This is a really cool story. Now, it's actually, I shouldn't call it a story. I just need to call it a legend. It's a legend. And this is a Native American legend. This is called Wind Eagle. Wind Eagle. Now, a legend is a story from long ago. This legend explains why the wind blows in different ways. So this is retold by Renee Bierman, illustrations by Amanda Hall. This is Wind Eagle. What do you think this is about? Glooskabi could not fish. There was too much wind. The wind pushed his boat. He went to see Wind Eagle. Wind Eagle was making too much wind. Glooskabi put Wind Eagle in a hole. Now there was no wind. Glooskabi was happy. He could easily fish. Weeks went by. Bad things started to happen because the wind did not blow. Everyone was hot. The fish began to die. The people in the village were not happy. Glooskabi went to see Wind Eagle. Wind Eagle promised to make gentle winds. So Glooskabi took Wind Eagle out of the hole. But on some days, Wind Eagle forgets his promise. That's why some days feel real windy. That story explains to us why the wind blows hard some days and soft other days. On the days it's blowing hard, it means that Wind Eagle forgot his promise. When it's blowing nice and soft, that's when he remembers it, right? All right. So, I have a little bit of writing work for you to do here. And it's just a question. You're going to write a question. You're going to write a question for Glooskabi. What kind of question? I don't know. What's something you'd like to ask Glooskabi? What would you like to ask him? Think of what he did in the story. Maybe you want to ask why he did that. Or why he took Wind Eagle out of the hole. Right? What kind of question would you ask Glooskabi? Right? Just write out a question for him. Any question. Right? Make sure at the end of your question, though, you have a question mark. Remember that. You're going to put a question mark there. Okay. So that is part of our work. You're going to write a question for Glooskabi. We're also going to look in our handy dandy orange workbook on page 6.17. These are word cards with IE, IGH. Cut these out and put them in groups. One group will have our IE words. The other group will have the IGH words. And if you want, write some of these words down and send them in to me. Because we're looking for IE words and IGH words as well as compound words. Find the compound words and send those in. So we're also going to do page 2 in our spelling packet, sorry. Page 2 is Sunny Day. We're going to read through this story and you're going to answer these questions. Who went to play with Kelly? What 2 animals did Kelly find outside? How does Kelly feel about Rusty? All right, I'll read it to you real quick. It was a sunny day. Kelly went outside to play. Her mommy and daddy went with her. All of a sudden, Kelly saw a bunny and puppy. She wanted to take them home. Daddy said she could pick one. Kelly picked the puppy. She named him Rusty. Rusty is a silly puppy. Rusty is not easy to take care of, but Kelly still loves him. He makes her happy. Now, answer the questions down below with the sentence, okay? And finally, we have to prepare for Friday. Our Friday Mrs. Duck sight word challenge. Practice, practice, practice. Remember, these words, we've seen them before. So we're getting more practice. We're going to get better and better with this. In. Is. You. That. It. Okay. All right, boys and girls. You've got your IE and IGH words to find, your compound words to find. Page 6.17 in your orange workbook. Making sure that you are doing page 2 in your spelling packet. It's writing sentences out. Oh, and you're going to write a question for Gluskabi from that legend that we read. Excuse me, Mrs. Duck, did somebody say legend? Yeah. Then you must be talking about me, Mrs. Duck, the legend, Mrs. Duck. No, we were talking about the legend of Wind Eagle. Oh, I just figured when somebody says legend, they must be talking about me. All right. Well, since you're here, why don't we say goodbye to the boys and girls? Bye-bye, boys and girls. Make sure you're working hard, and we will see you very, very soon. This is Mrs. Duck saying goodbye for now.